and welcome to our mini podcast. Today I'm pleased to be joined with our three special guests for a discussion on a select topic. Before we begin, allow us to briefly introduce ourselves. My name is Sham, and I will be serving as a moderator for this session.
My name is Sadia Kori. I'm representing senior student of KTM.
Hi everyone, my name is Dilana Putri and I'm taking a role as a student counselor.
Hi, my name is Wano Zulka and my role is Student Rep Counselor, or you may know as MVP.
Okay. Without further delay, let our discussion begin. Okay. Thanks to you all once again for being here today. Our topic for discussion is engagement issue among semester 1 students. Starting semester 1 in college it can be an exciting experience, but it may be also overwhelming for some. To begin, let us start what we think are the biggest challenges faced by semester 1 students. Laila, perhaps you could start off by sharing your perspective as a student counselor.
Yes, Shah. Thanks for inviting me. I'm happy to talk about this topic. Many first semester students go through such horrible social issues. That's how important we talk about it. When students come to college life, everything is limited other than feeling happy, excited, and adventurous in their new environment. But many of them still feeling lonely, can't adapt, and feeling homesick. But some of them find it hard to find new friends and feel that they don't belong. What works for me is peer pressure. Is the student change their personality, change who they are, just to fit in to make others comfortable around them. From my experience, I like to share my role as a student counselor, where I support the first semester student who recently relocated from her home. So she told me that she feels loneliness and struggling to keep up to her new academic work, because before this she just a home student and never experiencing boarding school. So as a counselor, it's my responsibility to adjust her emotionally and academically, so she will feel welcome and she will feel welcome and comfortable to the new environment. For my first step, I gently encourage her to join in a small group activity. So I suggested to join in a material recycling club, which is make them work in groups and more interact with each other to build, of course, to build a social connection. Other than that, I suggest I introduce her to basic time management strategies for her college routine, so she didn't waste her time, and pair her with her peer mentor who had struggled through similar situation as her. And within a month, she told me that she came and told me that she felt confident and less isolated, because now she made many new friends, and her academic performance that once was difficult for her just show very good improvement, and I'm very very proud of her.
Yeah. I believe many first semester students can relate to that. Well, Sadi, since you will be tracking a lot of them in college hostel, right? What observation have you made from your side?
Alright, so thank you, Sham. First of all, I would like to thank you for having me in this podcast. So Laila already talked about more social related issue, right? So I'm going to talk more about financial related issue. So as most of us know, KTM Kemawai give each of the student a monthly allowance about 300 minute session, right?
Yeah.
So that actually sounds nice. It sounds really good, but of course there's problem. So the problem is most of the semester one student having difficulty in budgeting, and it's honestly not really surprising since many of them this is their first time they need to manage money, budgeting money completely on their own. No more parent to guide or supervise their money, right? So the goal here is completely simple. It is to help them to take control of their finance and become a bit more responsible with their budget, with their spending. So, of course, there is a lot of way we can help them and a lot of people we can help. But I'm here talking as a fellow student, as a fellow senior student. So, the least I can do is simply give them advice or tips that worked for me in the past, such as this setting up a daily spending limit, or even make sure that they cover the important stuff first and then track where their money goes to make sure it doesn't go to waste. Okay, but is the problem solved? Well, yeah, but not me, because if I'm the only one that did for few friends in semester one student, the impact is tiny, while the whole batch attended that might having the same issues, right? So one of the idea is to bring this issue up with a lecturer or student representative council. So I could suggest them to make a financial workshop or even invite a financial advisor to give an engaging talk and not just some boring lecture. Maybe like have a couple of pieces at the end of the lecture, right? Okay. So as the result, of course, the semester one student will feel more in control of their money. They also could develop a spending habit that is going to last, and they may be in the future will help the other people. Okay, so at the end of the day, of course, the money stress is real. It could lead to depression or even worse, suicide. Right? Okay. So, but with the right advice, we could manage it together. And of course, being financially responsible while you are still a student, that is a simply lonely you could give yourself for the future. So now, Zulaika, Zed, do you have do you face any financial related issue when you still in semester one?
Actually, yes, because when you serve Mr. One, you need to buy a lot of things like clothes, drawing board, and coveralls, safety shoes, and everything more. I really appreciate my parents for supporting me to by giving me money if I need to buy important thing, and they also advise me how to use money wisely so I do not be hungry at college.
Yes, I believe I've been that lonely as well. um, so like, sorry. Well, like as a representative of a student rep council, you often hear like complaints, suggestion, or even a feedback from semester one, right? What's your perspective on this point?
Actually, semester one always complain about having issue how to submit their assignment because they were first time in KPTM, and mostly when we high school we just submit our work in books and the teacher will just write and give a mark on the spot. So when we in KPTM we need to submit our assignment in online platform like Telegram, YouTube, or Microsoft Teams. So lecturer may or may not tell them how to submit their assignment in detail. And mostly, not all the students know how to use electronic and how to use media social as well. I once met a student semester 1 that missed deadline assignment, and she really afraid that she will redo it for another assignment and get a bad mark. So I, as a student, I don't want that thing to be experienced for another student. So I organize and start a short briefing on campus and online portal that that show us how to submit our assignment in detail, and the platform also be checked from in teacher details. So I also invite top students to give a briefing or tips so that she will be afraid to submit another assignment late. And the top student need to guide step by step their juniors, so the mark on the assignment will be increased. Oh, and for the first month of the semester 1, more students don't know how how to work in team because we often just work ourselves. So when we come to KKTM, we need to have a lot of communication with others. So we need to give a lot of teammates, and we need to know how to communicate with others too. So student doesn't know how to divide their tasks and how they need to be enrolled. So I organize workshop with academic center to apply the program in college, so more students can participate in the program. After that program, a lot of students improve their assignment work, and the lecturer told us that their assignment more teamwork, and they have a lot of better teamwork, and more students get a lot and more marks. That's us.
That's actually related to me when I was semester 1 too. So before we wrap up, let's look at the question. I think adjustment issue for semester 1 student might shift more toward digital skill and digital and mental health challenges. With some online digital learning, students will need stronger digital skill from the start. At the same time, the fast pace of campus life might require mental resilience. College may start college may start introducing pre-semester orientation module online, which is pairing first semester with senior mentor before they step in college, before they step in campus. In this, it is better if we prepare student much earlier because all the things that we talk about, all the issue that we let's discuss about, such as homesickness, financial struggle, and lack of information, can be reduced before the year begins.
I absolutely agree with you, Sham. Because for me, the earlier we reach the student, easier it will be for us to make them adapt. And other than that, preventing action is much more better than fixing problems when they already grown up. Because when the student became adult, they won't listen for an advice given. So, and I want to add some more points. One more point, Sham, that I hope future students will be more open to us to discussing their emotional challenge and seeking help early if they have problems. Because as a counselor, that we will figure it out on how to solve their problems. So they will be easy for them and they will not have problems anymore.
So, true. I also think something that as simple as a student survival guide prepared by a senior who help to semester one transformation into semester one much more smoother. Such guide may include practical on how to managing their time, budgeting their money, balancing their academic and social life, or even a small mini map for them to use to navigate around the college. Other than that, we also could put like which subject they should focus on each of semester, like which subject the killer subject they call it, right? Yeah. So also we got training with like some like which kind of field of work they might get into the future. So they could be prepared not just in the college but also for their future after the college. And I also think the best time we could give them this student survival guide is on their registration day because that is their first day entering the college. And of course, having an advice from the person who already been through experiencing this thing will not just ease an anxiety among semester one students, but also help them to also help them to improve in the future. Okay, so thank you.
Actually, yes, I agree to all of you. And but for digital training, we should cover more about safety and cybersecurity. So the student will not just leak out their information to out, and we need to teach them to use online platform with politely communication. So we will not have the hatred from another person outside the KKTM, and we will save our KKTM next. Cybersecurity technique, we need to update our cybersecurity so students will not have bad grade and they not influence to another bad person out there. As student rep, we need to give a lot of motivation and program that another student need to join so they can be careful out there and the reputation of their self and their family can be saved. And the reps also need to make orientation fun so the student especially semester 1 have confidence to perform at in front of class and have a lot of creative idea to apply in class. So before the class begin, and lecturer need to give them chance to improve their social skill and everything. That's all.
Exactly. So today we have discussed, today we have examined, today we have examined multiple different issue from multiple perspective, right?
Yes.
Plus on how we can improve the experience for future students. The key message is that adjustment is a gradual process. It is natural for students to encounter such challenge. But with the right support, clear guidance and willingness to adapt, students can navigate the transition successfully and build up a strong foundation for their studies. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to all of our parents here for their insight, and let us continue to support our future. Let us continue to support our junior as they begin their academic journey, ensuring they feel well prepared and confident to face the challenge that await them ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for the moderator for inviting us.